I've waited and waited. This year is supposed to be my year. It's supposed to be the year of Battlefield. The year that Battlefield makes a game that the world finally says, let me give this game a try. Did it live up to the expectation? Is it living up to the expectation, even though we are playing the early access? What is up, Pastor? Mr. Two Favorite Brothers, Trey.
And Jay.
I've played Battlefield. I've indulged in it. I kissed it. I didn't French kiss it. I know I said it last video. This game, it came, it saw, it's still in the air. Let's start off with the small. What's up, bro?
What's up, dog?
Let's start off with the small things. The game, the core game. Let's start off with the modes. The modes that we got for early access were Conquest, Breakthrough. That was for the core game of Battlefield 2042. Now, we both were not able to experience neither mode when it first came out.
Nope.
Neither mode. For like we played for about 2 hours, 2-3 hours. Did not get to play Conquest or Breakthrough. So the modes that we got to experience first was Portal, which consists of Battlefield Bad Company 2, Rush mode, 1942, Conquest mode, Battlefield 3, Conquest mode, and then like a mode that was created by Courage JD.
Viva Fiesta?
Viva La French Toast, it was one of them. So we got to play Portal, and I was like, oh, yo, this is Portal. This is something I get to relive the old games. And when I got in, I thought to myself, like, why does this feel like? So I get it. So basically, when you jump into the mode, it takes out the features from 2042, which Battlefield Bad Company 2, you cannot go prone. You can only crouch. That was a thing back then.
No tax sprint either, or slide.
No tax sprint, no slide. So it's basically you're using the old weapons, you're using the old skins. The game looks like 2042, but the sounds, the objectives, the spawns and the vehicles are like the older games, the predecessors. Now with Battlefield 3, it wasn't that I didn't enjoy it, or Battlefield Bad Company 2, it's not that I didn't enjoy it. I just realized this is why this was good at that time. Not being able to go prone in a game where now today's gamers, they have grown, they're better. They're not the bots that they used to be back in the day. I mean, look at YouTube. We got so many, how to get better, how to shoot better.
PC players have gotten much better as well, to where a lot of them consistently use a drop shot because on mouse and keyboard, you have a dedicated drop shot button.
Yes, which makes it a lot easier to fall to the floor. Now, without those features, without being able to tactical sprint, you kind of feel like you're moving slow. There's a lot of running. Like when you play the Conquest modes for like Battlefield, it's a lot of running. You're running and you think it's to yourself like, oh, Trey, just call in a vehicle. There's a lot of moments where you have no vehicles around you except for the beginning of the match. And then mind you, you're at the mercy of whoever else is driving because someone is spamming. They either spamming that jet, they're spamming that helicopter, or they're spamming that tank, or they're spamming that ground vehicle. They are spamming to get in there before you do. Now you got to let them drive you wherever they're going. Mind you, somebody spawn. Sometimes when you're playing like Conquest and Rush, they're very different now. It's not how it was before. I can't explain it to you. The spawns feel very different. So with the Portal mode, it's not that it's bad or that it's great. It's just that it's 2042 minus features that were in the previous games. That's all. And also too, you don't get any progress to your weapons for 2042 or progress at all because the Portal mode is a custom match thing. You're not receiving any progress. I figure. So Jay and I spent like the first like 2 hours or hour and some change just playing the modes, and we were both like, this is cool, but where's domination? I want to get a feel for the game. Like I want to get a feel for, the gunplay.
The lobbies were really dry too.
Yes.
Like there weren't a lot of players in the games as well.
And the players that were in the games, it kind of felt like it felt very hard to get gunfights on the ground. Everyone that has high kills, they're all in the sky. Either in the sky, in a tank, they're in some type of vehicular, and you're just running around on the floor and you're you're playing Call of Duty, so you're used to the on the boots. You're not trying to get in the sky because you're like, I don't know how to fly these things. This ain't Warzone where it's easier to fly a chopper. No, you gotta really practice flying these things. You're on the ground and you're just not getting no action. And I'm speaking, and this is me speaking from the portal mode. I'm gonna talk about because I finally did get to play Conquest and Breakthrough the day after when they put a notice out on Twitter saying, yo, we fixed it. That was on our end, our bad. And I love that. I appreciated that.
Responsibility and accountability, man.
They made a full Twitter that is literally them being face to face with you saying, Lila, we effed up.
Accountability.
I appreciated that accountability. I appreciated it. So with the portal mode, it's nothing but 2042 with skins and weapons that are the older games. So I wasn't really too impressed when I played it. I will be more impressed when they have like Operation Metro. When they put those like the
Talk to me
favorites,
nice.
It's just Caspian border. I'm cool with those. But give me the Battlefield 4 map, the prison map, where you gotta where it's rush, but you're in that prison. Give me that map.
I can't remember the name.
I can't remember the name. Give me those, the maps that I like, that I really like. And I think that they're waiting. This is just early access. So we're not getting everything right now. We're not getting all the modes from Battlefield 2042, which we should have, because leveling up weapons. Let's move over to Battlefield 2042, the actual game. I got to play Conquest and Breakthrough. And as I was playing, I realized, you know what? Breakthrough and Conquest is actually pretty good. It's not bad. There's a lot of glitches in the game. I will say that, though. There's a lot of glitches.
If you're on controller, you cannot equip your grip attachment, by the way. Every time you hit X, it pulls your knife out.
Also, another thing is, you know, as you're in gunfights, you realize you have certain attachments on. Like you're trying to fight for the distance. You try to put on that 2x scope for the little... Okay, what happens is if you try to put on a hollow scope or anything that's over 2x, you're aiming, and for some reason the gun, it goes way over here. And you can't see out the reticle because the reticle's all the way over here on the side. So you can't see. That glitch happened to me like live. I don't know what happened. It just happened to me live on stream. And I was like, oh, whoa, won't be using sights. So attachments in the game are so broken that you're better off just using the stock weapons. And you know, Conquest and Breakthrough are two very different modes. One, Breakthrough is like rush. You know, you're going to a point, you're basically capturing the point like Conquest. But once you get it, it pushes the enemy team backwards. Okay. So it's fun. Here's the problem.
Still allows you to spawn trap.
Right. No,
that's why it's fun.
Basically, it's fun
because
it's spawn trapping. Once you get there and start spawn trapping, you start getting more kills. Here's the problem. If you don't have a squad, a team with you, you either run out of ammo, or you have no health, or you have nothing to take out tanks or vehicles that are around you. Or you just don't have any type of information that's going on around you at all, or backup. This is not a solo game. This is why they need domination. You need, for people that are playing solo, the people that are playing by themselves, they don't want to play with a full squad. You need to make modes for them, like Tactical Conquest and BF5 is a mode that a solo person can play, because it's Conquest, but shrunken. And then you don't need some, because you have people constantly throwing stuff out because it's close quarters. But when you're playing real Conquest, you're solo, family, number one, you're doing 1,000 kilometers of sprint. You're doing 10,000 kilometers of sprint. You're running the entire time. And that gets boring over time. Now, yes, the call-in feature, you can call, you can pull out your little tablet, call a weapon in, call a vehicle in, and it comes in. Well, that only works if vehicles are getting destroyed. So if there's no vehicles getting destroyed, there's 7 out of 7 of them already on the map. That means you gotta go find one.
Oh.
That's how it works. So you have to go find a vehicle.
You gotta go find wherever that vehicle is until it gets destroyed.
Now, mind you, this is covering both modes. I'm covering both modes at the same time. So Conquest is just driving around, finding a flag that has 2 different sectors, D1, D2, or E1, E2, A1, A2, or B1, B2, etc. Once you capture those, you are holding both areas, so they start bleeding tickets faster when you capture both sections.
Oh.
Right? But what happens is, a lot of times, you will capture a sector and there will still be people spawning in, or people that are around you. Next thing you know, you will watch a team spawn right in front of you or right behind you. Jay, sometimes the spawns are so sporadic in the game because the sectors sometimes don't make sense. You will have sector D1 and they will be in sector D2. but they will be spawning in front of you at sector D1 or behind you or like in this area, but you already have that capture flag. So if you're at D1, they have D2, E1 is behind you and E2 is behind you, but you've captured those. Why are they spawning right in front of E1 and E2?
And then they'll end up killing you and taking the sector right back.
They'll end up killing, yes, running right through you. Now, over to the weapons in these modes, the ARs are chalked. That AK, terrible. It's terrible. It has way too much recoil. And even when you try to add attachments like extended barrel to get more range out of the gun, you're tap firing, it's not doing enough damage because people are running around with armor plates. Sometimes it feels like your guns just are not giving you the effective range. And you're like, bro, I just, like, why am I not getting a lot of damage? But then you see somebody with a PP29 with an SMG starting off at 50 rounds, mapping you. And it does damage from far, close, even the stock gun does damage. The next thing is ammo. Jay, the TTK in this game, there's first of all should not be.
Man.
There shouldn't be armor plates. Let's keep it real. There shouldn't be armor plates in this game.
Not in pubs.
There shouldn't be. The only time there should be armor plates is in hazard zone. That's the only time I will accept armor plates.
Agreed.
Regular armor plates shouldn't be in the game at all. Now, if you add a fast region, like now, mind you, what they should have did with the game is what they do with hazard zone. There are perks in hazard zone, so you can add on perks that either allow you to heal faster. You can get more kills out of killing AI bots. You can get more stuff out of your loadouts. You can get more out of the data drives. You have a bigger capacity for data drives. There's a lot more stuff that they added in Hazard Zone that they should have added to the core part of the game. There should be perks, sprinting perks, slide perks, aim perks, like you gun hole perk. I can switch weapons faster, stuff like that, or I don't pop up on the mini map. Attaching stuff to your guns is cool. But when I tell you the attachments don't feel like they work. I put on the angle grip and I put on the light one for the blinding people. Like you could blind somebody.
The actual flashlight.
That didn't do nothing.
Really?
That didn't.
It used to in Battlefield 4.
No, it did in Battlefield 4.
If you got hit by that light, man.
Shotgun with the shotty, you remember?
Or a laser, even a laser messed up your aim.
Somebody had that not the Jack 12, but it was like the Spaz shotgun with the laser on it. You couldn't see. But in this game, you put that laser on or that flashlight, it's not effective. Or if you put on the tactical to get more out of your movement, I don't feel like my movement is crazy. I don't feel like my accuracy while I'm moving is crazy. I don't feel like with the barrels, I'm getting more out of my gun. I personally just don't. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I've seen people say the stock guns are better. The only thing that they do is use it for the sight and use it for the ammo. I need more bullets. With them adding the armor plates, the attachments seem more useless. Because now you're shooting them. Yes, you kill one, but it feels like it took 20 bullets, 15 bullets to kill one person. Because you got 5 bullets to go through the armor and then another 5 to 6 bullets to kill them. Jay, that's already
hit reg too.
Right. So
you gotta connect first.
Family, the TTK in this game is already high. It's high TTK. So it takes a lot of bullets to kill one person without headshotting them completely. So now you kill one, but here's 3 other people. Now you got enough bullets to kill one, but if he has no armor plates too,
you're screwed.
You're screwed. So now all you have is a pistol as your backup. The game you need a squad. That's basically what this game is telling you. The game is telling you need a team. So when it comes to Conquest and Breakthrough, if you're not in a sky or if you're not in a tank, you need a team. You can't play solo unless you're in the skies. Next, Hazard Zone. That's the mode that everybody wanted to talk about because it was like, it's from Escape from Tarkov. If you guys know what Escape from Tarkov is, it's a survival shooter where you go in, you loot AI bodies and real players. And then there's bosses in the game as well. Also, too, you have to extract. If you miss those extractions, you die.
You actually die.
You lose everything.
And you fail your extraction. your mission.
They're both the same in those retrospects. Now, here's the core differences. The data drives are not as rewarding. They're not. You get the data drives, you have them, you're like, okay, what do I do with these? Just extract them, that's it. You come out with money, and after you get money, you're able to buy more weapons and more stuff for the next game. So imagine playing like CSGO. You buy a gun, but now with this gun, if you've already been playing Breakthrough or Conquest and you already have all the attachments for that weapon, you have the attachments for that gun, you just need to buy the weapon. Yeah. So now you buy the gun, you buy a pistol, you buy your equipment, so you have an operator. That operator already has an ability. So I'll use Irish. He has a fortification. He can place down something to hide behind. Okay. Now the next thing you can buy, you keep that. Then he has his own special, so he has an armor plate that he comes to the game with. But then what's the next thing? You have to buy an equipment. So you got to buy a grenade, and then you have to buy a perk. Then you can buy a second perk if you're on a win streak. So if you're on a streak, you get one perk when you first go in. You win that game, you get a second perk. You win that game, you get a third perk. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I have to be on a streak in order to get perks. I hate it. Because the mode is basically, you go for these data drives, you really don't get anything for getting them yourself. You don't get anything extra. You could just wait until a team tries to extract and just kill them as they're extracting.
Like Escape from Tarkov, honestly.
Just like Escape from Tarkov. The only difference with Escape from Tarkov is if you kill them yourself, you actually get something for it.
You can get everything that they had before they were able to get out.
And you get more. Like you kill the boss in Escape from Tarkov, you get the experience points. You level up faster. Right. You get more. In this game, you don't get anything for it. It's not this. Okay, I killed a bunch of bots. I'm going for extraction point. I got 6 drives on me, right? What do I get for getting those 6 drives? Just money. That's it. You're not getting anything because you picked up 6 drives. You're unlocking a new weapon, or because you picked up so many drives, you're getting a new skin or this. Or you went to go fight a boss. Y'all went to go fight a lieutenant, an actual commander, and because you killed the commander, you're unlocking this now. You unlocked new skins for your grenades. So when you're gonna pull out a grenade, your smart grenades have a skin. Like you're not getting anything special. So the mode itself is basically you going in, shoot bots, shoot real players, take their drives, and then get out.
Which, if I may add, is kind of a kill to the game mode itself, because there's only 32 players in a Hazard Zone match. So,
in this really big map.
The map is very big.
It's multiple maps. I'm sorry. It's multiple. It's not the same map. It's all the Conquest maps, and they're split.
But if I must say, it is kind of daunting getting that adrenaline rush from killing that first actual squad of real players, and then knowing that everybody else that's driving around or running around are bots. To where you can actually see the difference that between a real player and a bot, to where you can see the name as well, where the real player has their actual account name, but then the bots is like private something, and they're kind of dumb. Like if you happen to run outside and get caught lacking, they'll definitely torch you, but you can really shoot them from far. And if they're in a car, you can literally just get in a car and have somebody jump on the gunner and just literally just obliterate them.
Yeah, 100%.
And it feels like the ratio is more bots than actual real players.
Yeah,
I can say I knew whenever I was going up against a real player compared to when I knew I was going up against a bot.
But the bots are scumbaggers too. They revive each other,
and they also wait at the extraction points as well.
They will literally wait for you at the extraction point. You knock any of the bots and you don't finish them, they will go pick that bot back up, and that bot will get up with health and beam you and then knock you. Like if you're playing with randoms, they only go for the first drive and then they're immediately trying to extract. They're not trying to hunt. You're better. You have way more fun hunting in the game. And mind you, you get way more. Did you know you get more money actually killing the AIs than you do getting the drives? So if you drive around killing AIs, you get way more money. You level your guns up a lot quicker.
That makes sense. I didn't know that, but that makes sense on why after like 2 matches, I was already over 1K credits. That makes sense.
And also the shotgun is broken. The pump shotgun is broken. It's so crazy. It's crazy. The sniper rifle, it's okay. Sniping is okay in the game. It's rewarding when you hit your shots. So if you don't, it's not. If you get called out in the open with a sniper rifle, you're dead. If you don't have smoke grenades or somebody that has smoke grenades, you're dead. If you don't have a vehicle, you're dead. So, sniping is you have to be out in the open, basically. There's no quick scoping in this game. You can quick scope if you want to try to, but I'm being honest with you. You quick scoping is probably one of the worst things you can do. There's basically no movement in this game.
Don't do it. Please don't.
There's no movement. You could try to come across the corner, jump and bunny hop, but it's nothing like Call of Duty. With jumping and bunny hopping across the corner in this game, a person can eat. They be like, man, if you don't get your slow, like, you know what I mean? Like trying to like, what are you doing? Like in Call of Duty, it's intense. Somebody comes sliding across you, break your camera, they be like, oh shoot. In this game, they're moving so slow. Like they're not moving as fast as you think you're not moving as quick as you think you are.
You're not.
You're not.
You're really not.
That slide cancel.
You're really not.
That listen, I tracked so much of the slide on me. I was like, bitch, stop. Like I was like, come on now. I play Call of Duty. That ain't working. But that's it, family. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, share. Make sure that you share with somebody that might want to buy Battlefield and just doesn't know yet. If I gave a verdict right now, out of 10, I gotta be honest, this game is about a 6. It's about a 6. I hope it is.
My rating is about a 5.
Yeah, it's about a 6 to me.
I feel like
because you haven't played Conquest and Breakthrough. That's why you haven't played those modes. That's why I'm giving it a 6. It's better when you actually play the real game instead of Portal and Hazard. That's what I'm saying. Cause Portal is for the birds. Like you can keep that mode. I'm cool.
They're gonna update Portal. Portal's gonna get better over time.
Yeah.
I'm already 100% for sure on it. I'm 100%.
So that's it, family. Keep out first, stay blessed. We'll see you next time.
Look, I'm a trouble baby, but struggle man. Get to a man dog. Been watching them bandos get rated up. That's on the daily, yeah. Ain't no mistaking, I'm the nicest. Pursuing to confiscate the title and then rewrite it. I swear this my lightest. Not in the slightest, do I think you got a chance? Might as well take your advantage.